My name is Taskmaster, and welcome to How to Vibration Bass.
To be honest though, it's quite easy. A lot of people will describe it as either a frog's croak. If you can do a throat bass or a chest bass, you do that, plus trying to whisper. That kinda helps, but it doesn't really get the right spot in my opinion. Let me explain what it is so you can kind of picture in your mind while you're practicing. Air comes from your lungs. Really, it should be coming from your diaphragm. You should be pushing from your belly up past your lungs. So those are your two vocal cords, and they can vibrate back and forth when wind goes through them. They go like that. And that's what makes this sound that I'm making right now. And you actually have different sets of vocal cords. So you have the ones that you're using right now. You know how to use these. You learned how to when you were like 2 or 3. But you have two other pairs. You have your false vocal cords, and then you have these things called arytenoids. And they just they look like flaps, right? So you have that semicircle example. These are your vocal cords. On top of it, you have these flaps. One on either side like that. And you, with your throat, your muscles, you can make them kind of go forwards and down like that. They kind of turn inwards, and they make it so that hole is kind of blocked off a little bit. That's where that vibration comes from. It's the arytenoids and the false cords vibrating. There are some rules. If it hurts, you must stop. You won't be able to talk for days after. If you don't stop, you won't be able to do a thing. The second thing is, you're going to make sure you're hydrated. Third thing, this is not a loud sound. Not at all, not even in the slightest bit. I can yell it because I have enough practice doing the right position that the volume and the force doesn't kill the sound. But if you're trying to do it for the first time and you start yelling, you're gonna hurt your throat. Alrighty, do E. You should be sounding goofy while you practice stuff like this. That's not like a bad thing. In fact, it'll help you learn way faster. E, Z, Z. When you do that, you see how the sound moves from the front of your tongue to the kind of the back of your mouth. You want to do that, but even more extreme. And that is the best way. With somebody with no experience of how to place a sound in your mouth, you can feel that Z on the front of your tongue. You can feel that E kind of in the back of your throat. You need to push it even further back. Right now, that E lives, you can feel it right here on me. You need it to be like right here. Don't close your throat. People will say you try to close your throat in that section and leave this open. Don't do that. The actual motion that you're doing with your arytenoids is they're like this, and they go forwards and down. Now, if you're not getting a sound that sounds like that, then you're probably doing one of two things. You're either not having your throat loose enough. And if you're too tight, you'll sound... You'll get all sorts of weird sounds that could be in any range of that, or I don't know, your specific voice. Now, if you're too loose, what you'll hear is nothing. You'll just hear E. The final thing that I'll say on this is if you're trying to learn this before you can go any of that percussion stuff, then you should probably not. I'm sorry. I did it. You can go back. You can look at my videos from like 4 months ago, and you can see exactly what I sounded like, knowing a whole bunch of without knowing any percussion at all. It doesn't work. You won't sound good. You'll just sound like you're loud. That's really it. But yeah, I wish you all the best. Good luck in your practice, and I'll see you later.